Well, who are you? Who's this in here?
Cooper.
Who?
Cooper.
Say it louder.
Cooper.
Cooper? What's your full name?
Cooper.
Cooper what?
Cooper Diane.
Yeah, it's Cooper.
For me to become a father, it was amazing.
He was overdue 3 days, so they actually had to induce me.
Hazel went through a tough labor, so tears were coming out of the eyes, and it was a tough experience from day one. But holding Cooper for the first time was amazing.
You get home with a new child, and I love it. It was perfect.
Cooper's first seizure was at 4 months old. He was a normal child, happy, playful. We were giving him a bath. He was probably in the bath water for about a minute and a half.
While we were bathing him, his eyes kind of looked distant. Eric said, "Honey,
Something's not right with Cooper.
Immediately when I looked, he started to infantile spasms.
We ripped him out of the bath water, grabbed the car keys, and bolted to the hospital.
At that time, we didn't know that he was seizing. We just thought it was this odd thing that he was doing.
They stuck him 28 times to try to find an IV. They did 3 spinal taps, took 2 big shots to stop his seizure.
And they said that it was febrile and sent us on our way. And then I think the next one that he had was when he was sick. So we went to Johns Hopkins, ran tests. We found out Cooper has Dravet syndrome.
Dravet syndrome is a rare form of epilepsy, one of the rarest forms out there. It's incurable.
None of the medications out there work for it, and that's why it's so bad. We're on the computer looking online to see what it is. The first line is, it's a catastrophic syndrome. Are you kidding me? Like, Cooper has this?
Thinking that you could lose your child any moment from a seizure. Something called SUDEP, sudden unexplained death in epilepsy patients. That's a seizure that could just take them at any time. So you don't know when will be the last one.
The future, we all thought everything was going to be great, and he was going to grow old and marry, have kids and be happy. It's not a reality now. Cooper has so much energy. It's unbelievable. He is on the go from the moment he wakes up to the time he goes to bed. He makes me smile. He makes everybody smile.
You gonna give me a ticket? Thank you. I won't speed no more.
I've never had so many belly laughs with friends as I do with my son. He gets to pull my finger jokes. He's singing in the car and we're dancing, and if he starts giggling, I'm done. I can't stop. We just have a good time.
Mommy, how are you?
He is a riot.
Hi, Daddy, Daddy.
He's a fighter, and he's a stink bug. He's a little bit of everything. He amazes me.
Thank you.
I remember when Make-A-Wish came to get ideas and work on granting our wish. Cooper was like, dog. So we thought, why not get a dog? It would be even better if we can get like a seizure alert dog. And so we talked to the volunteers about that, and they said they'd work on getting something together and let us know later on.
Having a dog was like having a buddy or a best friend.
Finn means a lot of things. His best friend, protector, his companion. When they play, it's usually Cooper chasing Finn.
Cooper and Finn, it was a little odd at first. Took a little while to get close and get used to him, but after that, he started loving him.
What's Puppy's name? Finn? Yeah, is he your buddy? Look.
Like, there's no way of living without him ever.
For us, it's just completed our family.
Cooper's my world. It's all about him. Poppleton's eyes made tears. He's my sidekick. What do you want, Peppa? I love him, and I wouldn't change it. If I could take it back and rewind everything and change it, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't have the special times I have with him. So. When he seizes, I try to catch him. When I sleep, he's sleeping next to me. If I have to run to the bathroom, he's running with me and sitting on the floor.
If he gets up and walks, you have to go with him. If he's having a bad day, you have to hold his shirt the whole time. You're always waiting for that next big seizure.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Daddy's got you right here. Come on, Bubba.
Some of the small seizures don't hurt him too much. They take away some of his fine motor skills. The big seizures, they can take away the big motor skills.
With Dravet, lots of triggers, from heat to illness, excitement, tired. In Cooper's world, it's a bubble. He doesn't see anything outside of his house, mainly.
It's your favorite table, isn't it?
Blinds are usually closed. If there's kids outside playing or the ice cream truck going by, we have to put on music. For us, we have to keep them away from kids because all the kids carry all the viruses. And for Cooper, if it's a runny nose, which is endless seizures, hospital visits and stays sometimes, so.
He doesn't understand why he can't go play with them like as they play.
We don't have friends come over, family doesn't come over because of all the seizures. A lot of people are scared of them because they're not the prettiest things. You know, you've got a kid that with a need. It can be tough sometimes. You don't get time to yourself. All I have is my son. You know, my son is my best friend. My wife is my best friend. So that's our normal. Our normal is just wherever he goes, we go with him.
Monkey cheeks.
He's had seizures that have kind of left him lifeless, I guess, where I've had to do CPR twice on him to bring him back. For us, the dog is like a wish that just keeps on giving. He's alerted to seizures, which I think 9 to 10% of the dogs do, which has saved him some of the big seizures.
Finn is just, he's incredible. When Finn has his vest on, he knows he's working. If we're in one room and we need medication, we don't have to run out, he can bring it. He does brace. Cooper can use his back to get up. We can buckle them together if they're in the backyard. If we say Finn anchor, he'll stop and Cooper can't walk any further away. Cooper doesn't like that, but I don't have to be on Cooper as much as before. I can leave Finn and Cooper knowing that someone like Finn's watching over him. I don't know if Cooper really understands what Finn is, except for that's his dog.
You know, it's just the two of them in a room. If we walk away, he goes over, gives them hugs and gives them kisses and calls him his buddy. Not being able to have normal life in Cooper's world, being stuck in the house, the dog has been that addition that we needed. It's like having a brother or sister. He's got somebody there.
I'm so happy having Finn for Cooper, knowing that they're gonna grow up together.
Most wishes can be, you know, a quick, short trip to Disney or an event with somebody. For us, it's a wish that keeps giving.
The wish has given Cooper his independence.
Finn is our miracle. He's been a huge blessing, and to have people to do a special thing for Cooper like this out of the goodness of their heart means the world to us.
Make-A-Wish is part of my family. Those are his people because they would, are specifically there just for Cooper.
Boy.
We never asked for anything, never want anything, but it's helped our son in many ways that we can't even explain. So it's awesome. We as adults, we have tons of things, but for a kid, it might be just one thing, and Cooper got his wish, and the bucket list is complete. So it touches me a lot.